So after she's done with her 30-second break, she's going to be going into what we call tricep kickbacks. So she's going to have the shorter end on the outside of the body this time. Longer end is going to be on the inside. And she's going to assume a stagger stance. She's going to have to grip the band a little bit differently this time. And she's going to come and bring the elbow and shoulder to about a 90-degree angle. And she's going to just kick back the arm, the wrist. And she's going to maintain the elbow in that stationary position, but with a 90-degree angle to the shoulder. And she's not going to let the band come all the way back. So she's going to stay in this position, shoot it back, bring it back in to that 90-degree, kick it back out. So she's going to do 12 reps of those. Remember, we're still sticking with the 12 reps throughout each of these exercises in order to hit that hypertrophy phase. You can always increase the number of reps in order to hit that muscular endurance. And of course, with the greater resistance, the more of the strength portion you'll be hitting. So she wants to keep that 90-degree angle back here, just like that. Kick it back. Remember not to let it go all the way back, so just keep to about 90 degrees right here. Keep that resistance in the band throughout the whole exercise. So don't let your wrists come all the way back in.
Oh, no?
Yeah. So right about there, and then kick it back out. Just want to make sure that resistance is in the band the entire time. Keep it nice and controlled. As the muscles fatigue, they tend to just let the band shoot itself back instead of controlling it all the way through. So from there, she's going to go on to the next arm. Remember, you can always play around with how much resistance you give the band, depending on how short or long the resistance will be. Just keeping that core tight throughout this entire exercise. Make sure her neutral spine is still good. Good. See that tricep working throughout this entire exercise. You're going to get some shoulder work in there with this, depending. Making sure she's going through that complete range of motion. Good. Okay, so now she's going to get another 30 seconds to rest. Alright, and the last of the 5 exercises that we're going to have her do, it's going to be another tricep exercise to target the triceps. Now this one, she's going to be doing it at a more progressed state. So usually what we start off with for when we're doing tricep dips is going to be on the floor. So she's going to be on the floor right here. No, you're good. Let's see. No, you can just do it on the chair, but like feet on the ground. So what she's going to be doing is going to be a more progressed state. She's going to be going with the hands on the chair and her feet on the chair as well. But I'm going to show you what the regression of that would be. So the more intense you want it to be is going to be depending on how far your feet are from the chair. So right now she's assuming a straight leg position. So she's going to try to keep her glutes as close to the chair as she can along with her back and try to keep that space to a minimum while she's going down. See how that space is nice and minimized right there. Make sure she's not going past that 90 degree in her elbow right there. Protect the shoulders. And then, of course, the regression to this would be to just bend the knees and bring them in closer. And perform the same exact movement throughout the entire exercise. So what we're going to have her do here is she's going to be going with the feet on the other chair with her hands on the other chair. So this one, of course, is only going to be appropriate for individuals who have progressed through the first 2 phases and have shown they can master those with the appropriate number of reps. So with this, you want to make sure she's keeping that back as close to the chair as she possibly can. Make sure that the chairs are not too wide. And you can see how she's not dipping too much below that 90-degree angle. A lot of people have trouble even getting to that point just because of range of motion. So she wants to make sure she's keeping that breathing nice and steady. And that's that. So those are the 5 exercises for the circuit that we put her through. And that was the bicep curl, followed by an overhand curl, followed by tricep extension, and then tricep kickbacks, and then tricep dips. Those were all done with 12 repetitions, and she would do them 2 sets, 2 times through to really hit that hypertrophy form of strength training. So that's my exercise session project. Hope you enjoy.